the standard eco round by ESC. They just kind of walked up around them.
I mean, this is a huge round right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is where Antwerp Aces wants to. They want to get that. They want to get it back to 3-3. They can't afford to go round for round because that's just gonna let ESC break their money and eventually win the match. Looks like Antwerp Aces are actually doing a similar type of setup set Lion was just doing.
It's pretty strange. Chris J has a Falmus first gun round.
They just Antwerp Aces just charged halls. They just rushed it. I've never seen a team do that before.
And Manu's playing very aggressive still after getting that opening pick. He's getting spammed. Finally decides to back off. Madi
just kept spamming. It was smart by him. I mean, I think most players in that situation would have put in like 15 bolts and then stopped, but he just kept spamming. He's still spamming, actually, but maybe a bit excessive now. Barbar is actually one of the very few people that you'll see just op on T-side Inferno all the time. Like, some players do it, but...
Oh, that's a huge pick right there.
Yeah.
It's their solo B player down.
That's why he does it. I mean, you can kill that guy spotting down.
Ace is gonna go with a total gamble A. He's gonna kind of swing towards B, but yes, he already took the site.
Yeah.
It's not a good situation right now for Aces.
They really need to just save their guns right here.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try to. It's now a 3v3, but they're way too far away to go for this. They're gathering up. Gonna gather up probably in the halls.
As long as they can save these weapons and drop for next round, they're still in an okay position to come back, but they gotta win this next round. They gotta do it cleanly. They can't lose in a 1v. They can't win in a 1v1 fashion and let ESC just, you know, have that next round like Falmus's half armor type round.
Yeah, I think it's becoming more and more obvious that the Euros, I mean, for a couple tournaments now, have been opping a lot on T side. You said Barbar just really likes to do it, and I don't know if you noticed how we got that pick B, but the way a lot of teams were playing previously to all these oppers T side is a guy would play solo B and just kind of spot down with a Colt and just see a sliver. But now that we have these ops on T side, there's people just kind of like sliver peeking B as a T, and they're able to either at very least hit that guy through the wall before he runs away and give him a 50 HP. And in Barbar's case, he picked the solo B guy, and that's just a straight round win because, I mean, in a mid-game situation like that, it's a free take of B.
Yeah, especially since the most normal teams, when you have someone spotting down like that, it is really smart, like, to do that. But like most teams are gonna look for that guy to spot and then fall back and ask for the rotator to come back. When you get straight picked like that, there's no chance for the rotator to have time to come back.
Well, especially in that situation because I mean,
and there it is again.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not sure that I agree with the way that the guy was spotting down either. He was...
Yeah, it was kind of jiggle peeky. He wasn't even spotting the sliver under the pole.
Yeah. I mean, this match is looking a lot more like ESC's game.
Sorry, guys. I feel like we're the bad luck here. This was a good match before we joined. Perhaps the other one would have been the same.
The HLTV crew just cursing matches.
It's a bad round for Antwerp to lose in this manner because they are going to be very broke next round.
Yep.
I already have a little bit of a complaint from the sound.
Barbar actually like coming up really huge on these gun rounds. He's picked the B guy both times. I mean, I guess you can see that he seems really comfortable up in that banana area. He seems to know kind of when to do it, and he doesn't seem to be getting caught out running in or anything like that. He just straight up knows.
Oh, it's really not working very well to Ace's benefit because they're playing that solo guy B, and I guess the way they must practice it is that guy spots, but that guy, when that guy dies like that, it's just so terrible for their setup.
Yeah. They actually have full bot this round. They have an op actually with Chris J.
And he's stacked at vines. That's very interesting.
They have a like even though they made a bunch of noise at B, they still kept only one guy there for a while. But then this guy's moved over. They're gonna go do a B fake balls, it appears. So.
In the one round that they want to only have one B, they now have two B.
And this Fab guy is taking a huge gamble right now by not actually spotting the halls at all. It's
really not looking good for him.
For sure.
Yep, Pronax onto Fab.
That's just a huge gamble that, I mean, it makes sense for part of the round, but...
After all that time of just dead silence, he needed to turn around at that point. They needed to get off of that vine stack. Probably about 20 seconds earlier, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. Manu just seems to be such an aggressive player. He just seems to be running out. Christian saving the op. I mean, as long as he keeps saving an op, you always have a chance to win one of those rounds, even if they're saving an op. It's just one of those guns where you can get multiple
It's
picks.
going to be so hard though now, because now ESE is building up this bank of money from these rounds they're winning. It's just... It's going to take a few rounds in a row to break their money.
Chris J is going to have like a pretty big round, I think, to maybe more than one to kind of get them back in the swing of things.
Chris J is playing quite aggressive on middle right now, trying to get his team that opening pick.
I mean, ESC is just playing really passive, really methodical CS. I mean, typical kind of Swedish players, they like holding for a long time. The only non-Swedish player is Tacky, who's Tommy M, but you know, always known for playing that, you know, methodical style, just kind of walking around.
Maudie with the opening pick on Manu. They're at lane, peeked window room to get that. Chris J swings over to lane now with his op.
It looks like they're heading the bomb back to B. They're doing some sort of fast B rush. Pronax loves these kind of faster strats in the later part of the round. Just kind of running in. Chris J getting a...
Oh, huge kills right now. Nukeberg can get one more here.
Oh. That was really a kill that he should have been able to get.
Yeah, I agree. Going up mid right now.
We're gonna get the bomb down here in A, and this is one of those rounds where the B player is so far from A that this round is gonna come down to the bomb timer in the end. And it
he has a kid, and it looks like they're gonna go for it if Chris J probably gets a pick right here. He's really kind of prodding around right now, waiting for a guy to peek him.
Yeah, I think he thinks someone might have lurked up close, but...
Just gonna flash that guy's big pit for him. Instead of coming up fast. Yeah, this is it's a lost cause.
That's the problem with how far he was in B when they went back to A.
Yeah.
The rotate just takes so long on this map, which is one of the reasons that people like spotting things. Like, Inferno wouldn't be that hard of a map to hold sights on if you could just play 2 people in B and 3 in A, but the rotates just take so long if you don't have proper calling. Like, press spots before strats are actually being executed.
It's interesting. Chris J is opting B right now. Look at that. He's hiding in the wall waiting for the flashes to come. Oh, yeah. Barbar, he's really just destroying Ace's B game right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think every gun round they've tried to spot down except for one, and almost every single time, or I think actually every single time, Barbar has picked this guy.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure it's a different guy every round also, because Chris J was normally the A player.
Yeah. I mean, it's a smart play by him to op B for a change. It wasn't really doing anything in the middle with that op, but...
That was a Pretty nice pick there by Nukebird though to get that on Maudie, even it out. They're gonna back out and do a sight stack right now. ESC looks like they're gonna go with an A hit. 2 halls, 1 lane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just.
Oh, that was just a nice execute by ESC. They blinded both those guys in sight. And Barbar actually just pivoting in middle, making some really nice shots.
That's gonna go ahead and end it.
That ESC versus Antwerp Ace. The next matchup that we are going to do is probably going to be...
Looks like Moscow got quite a convincing win over Israel.
Yeah.
Trying to find the DTS score right now.
DTS hasn't finished yet. Yeah, they haven't finished yet.
Looks like someone just posted 16-3.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I should believe.
Nah, it's
that
real.
person.
Someone before was posting like 11-3 stuff, so I see it.
Yeah, guys. So we're about to take a short break right here. Going into this next match, we'll join up. Just make sure you're tuning in to Justin.tv and /winnet, and that's where we'll be.
Can show you how to.
I see one of my teammates spotting.
Keep this in mind. I now smoked off the bomb.
Alex Van Silly win from Winout.net with another playbook.
This is Todd Anger Williams from Team Dynamic, and any player that upgrades to Winout Pro is guaranteed to see improvement in their gameplay.
This is Tommy Lerpiskavanen from Power Gaming. I've been traveling to tournaments all over the world for years now, and the best way to keep up with the latest strats and player trends is by watching Winout playbooks and commentaries.